Well, howdy friends. Today is May 31st, Thursday as a matter of fact, and it was exactly 1 week ago tonight. I was floating the Mad River with a client from New Zealand, believe it or not. And we had a little mishap. I'll spare you the details, but we hit a little sweeper and wound up putting a freaking hole in the bottom of my boat. We're pulling the boat out of the trailer and water was pouring out, and man, I thought for sure I was out of business for a couple of months at least. I've got trips booked on every Tuesday and every Thursday during June. We'll have drakes and sulfurs and cahills and just the best fishing of the year. Nothing that I can reschedule to July or August. So to be honest with you, I thought I was screwed. But it just so happens that one of the legendary wooden boat makers in the world, Skiff Craft, is located right here in Plain City, Ohio. So last Friday, I towed the boat over there. My good friend Steve at Skiff Craft, and I stress my very good friend Steve at Skiff Craft, helped me out. Here's a little story about that. You know, I've been driving through Plain City, Ohio on my way to guide and fish the Mad River for 25 years. And I always recall seeing the sign for Skiff Craft. I never really knew much about them or never bothered to stop in. Until about a year ago, I was starting to wear a hole in the bottom of my boat. I pulled the boat in there one day and Steve came out, looked at the boat, looked it up and down, said he'd really never seen anything like it before, but he was sure willing to give it a try. And sure enough, a couple weeks later, I got the boat back, fixed up good as new.
I'm Steve Fry. I manage the facility here at Skiff Craft Wood Boats in Plain City, Ohio. The company has been here since the late 50s. Prior to that, it was in Waldo, Ohio, and it actually started in Canada in the early 1920s. Like I said, it's been here since the late 50s. We mainly work on skiff craft boats. Those are the boats that we've built for many years. We have not built, and we are not building new boats anymore. We just do restoration and repair work. We also work on pretty much any other wood boat. We work on Lymans, we work on Chris Crafts, we worked on some Trojans and other old wood boats, Penyans, and occasionally we'll have someone bring in an unusual boat, maybe a fishing guide who needs some repair on a long, skinny boat that he uses for fly fishing, and we try to help him out when we can. And so that's what we do here. We work on a lot of wood boats.
Well, that's a wrap, friends. She's back, safe at home, good as new. Thought for sure I was going to be out of business for a couple of months, but again, thanks to Steve and the folks over at Skiff Craft, less than a week, and he had me back in business. So, you know, it's really nice to have friends, and when you're in our business, it's nice to have friends that know how to fix boats. Thanks for tuning in.